Focus? Why is it not focusing? Focus. Ah, now it's better. Due to COVID-19, we are all stuck in some way, somewhere. And I'm pretty lucky to say that I'm stuck in a place where I really like to be, and that is Bali. I came to Bali to visit a friend, and after 3 weeks, he went home. I decided to stay, and now 1 year passed.
Cool story,
so that's why I want
bro.
to tell you guys today my 5 reasons why I decided to relocate to Bali, or at least stay here for a while. And I think a lot of people are feeling the same way because Bali has a huge community of expats. A lot of people even say it is because of the Bali magic. Yeah, I don't know about that, but let's get started, and here are my 5 reasons why I relocated to Bali. Bali's nature is simply beautiful. The island Bali and the province with the same name belongs to Indonesia. In the west of Bali we have Java, and in the east there's the island called Lombok. One of the obvious reasons, of course, are the beaches and the weather. During the rainy season, between October and April, it rains almost every day, but at least only for a few hours. So it is still worth to visit this place. While there are countless beaches around Bali's island with more or fewer visitors, there are mountainous areas in the middle of the island which, when you get tired of the beach and the warm weather, allows you to take a short drive and go to the cooler but not less interesting regions. Hello! Low cost of living. Bali is, of course, like many areas in Southeast Asia, particularly popular because of the very low cost of living. Indonesians' average income is around 3.75 million rupiah. Well, that sounds a lot, but at the end it is $280 US. So you can live here very cheaply. Accommodation for $10 a night is plentiful, and food can be bought from as little as $2 or even less. So what are we buying here? What is this? Local food. What is the name?
Gorengan.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Of course, you have to keep in mind that there are hardly any upper limits, and the more touristy the place is, the higher the price becomes. But if you want, you can get by here with very little money, and for the price of a 2-room apartment in Europe, you can get a villa with a pool and garden.
This is the main entrance.
Hey, we are having awesome time! Awesome time!
Hi, my name is Austin. I travel the world. Travel. But now I sleep.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
The people in Bali are very, very open-hearted and lovely. They are very happy if you show interest in their culture and their language.
Hello! Good, how are you?
Another interesting fact is that the majority of Indonesians are Muslim. The population of Bali, even though, is over 80% Hindu. There are thousands of tourist and non-touristic Hindu temples, holy sites, and hardly a day goes by here without a traditional ceremony being held somewhere. Especially in the mountainous regions, where it is a little bit colder and often covered by fog, some of these holy places appear rather mystical. This all can already be seen during the landing approach when you fly to Bali. The first thing you will see is the huge, and I hope I pronounce it correctly, Garuda Vishnu Kencana monument, which is visible from miles away with a total height of 120 meters. Of course, when traveling, there are always different tastes, but if you know some people who have already been to Bali, then you probably have heard of the Bali vibe. This has a lot to do with the locals and the friendliness they show to you, which I already explained before. But on the other hand, there's a very large community of tourists and expats who have settled here or are staying for some time. And if you're like me, for example, I love to travel, to really experience how countries and people are. But if you stay a little bit longer sometimes you might miss some stuff from home. And that's where Bali has a great balance. While in many areas, especially in the north, you can still find a very real Bali, in the tourist areas, there are all the things that many people suggest with Bali. Hip vegan restaurants, nomads sitting with their laptops drinking coffee, co-working spaces on the beach, you can take a quick surf and then start working again. Even if this is not my kind of traveling, I'm honest and say every now and then I need my portion of spaghetti carbonara. Who not? Last but not least, and that's maybe a smaller point, but for me it is super important that Bali has an international airport with plenty of connection to other international sites. There are direct flights even from Europe. Furthermore, from here you can get around Southeast Asia, which is like the area that I prefer. And this makes the perfect mix for me to have my base here. So guys, these are 5 of my top reasons why I decided to relocate to Bali. There are of course thousands of other reasons why it is worth to move to Bali. Maybe you guys have also already moved to Bali or are planning to move to Bali in the future. So let me know in the comments what are your reasons to relocate to Bali, or if you already relocated to Bali, what were the reasons, are the reasons, is the reason. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I hope you have a great day. Peace out. Namaste.